My name's Rachel Benore. I work for Detroit Edison. I am in our major enterprise projects division. We manage the company's major capital projects, and I'm the program office supervisor for project controls.
Okay, great. And are you a current Fuse user?
I am a current Fuse.
And how long have you been using Fuse?
1 year.
1 year, okay. So how did you first hear about Acumen and about Fuse?
How did I? I believe one of my supervisors went to a trade show and brought back some of the information, and we actually contacted Jackie O'Connor, was our representative, that we had her information. She sent us a couple trial versions for me and one other employee to test and say, just introduce us to its capabilities, what it can do, how we could use it. So we played with it for a little while, and then I came to the Acumen Annual Summit last year and got more listening experience, how other companies are using it, and I knew it was probably the best tool for us to select.
Perfect. So prior to using Fuse, what analysis tools or methods were you using?
It was pretty manual. So the reason, actually, I'll tell you why we knew we needed this tool is because we manage over 100 project schedules. Our portfolio is anywhere from $500 to $700 million a year. And my scheduling resources, I have 10 schedulers for these 10 or 100 projects. And it was so much effort just to churn the data and get the schedule updates done and published that we found in continuous improvement efforts we never had any time to do analysis. To give that customer value add in scheduling, we didn't have the time because it was very labor intensive, multiple reports out of Primavera to get this data set versus that data set, and it wasn't this all-in-one encompassing analytical tool that I had at my hands available. And when I did require them to perform this detailed analysis, it took 8 hours, which they did not have that time. And when we first ran that first Acumen analytical report, it was literally 30 seconds. I'm like, what? So it was hands down. I had no trouble whatsoever pitching it to my upper management that this was value add for us. And the reward, cost savings, benefit of analysis, for me to be able to do analytics on all of your $700 million portfolio, I need at least an additional resource versus investing this minimal amount in the software and being able to turn it on a weekly basis.
Great. So now that you've been using Fuse for a year, what would you say, which metrics and which reports have you been using and do you find most useful?
Yeah, so definitely we're still in that resource limitation issue where, we still wish that we had a week to lock ourselves away and get the maximum capacity out of Fuse. So we are definitely using it I wouldn't say solely, but mostly on scrubbing contractor schedules. We've taken the DCMA 14 points and baked that into our standards. It gets baked into the contractor's contract scheduling specifications before they even sign on with us to accept a job. And so prior to, they used to just write a PDF of a schedule. Here, this is what I'm submitting to you, and accept it, and you hope that it's good. And now we require them to send us an XCR, let us run it through Acumen. We give it back to them. This is what you're required to fix in order to be compliant within your contract. So it not only protects us, but it protects the contractor as well. So we're using it for that, but we also use it for, in that effort, sometimes the project managers would get a little peeved that we would be rejecting their contractor's schedule. And we give them then the executive briefing on why are we doing this. This is to protect you. There's no reasonableness here. I can't guarantee that this is going to be a successful execution. There's no validity, therefore I'm protecting you. So we're really using it for the schedule cleansing efforts.